Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss C# built-in types. C# is a strongly typed language. It means we must declare the type of a variable which indicates the kind of a value it is going to store, such as int, float, decimal, text, etc. Let's look at the example of declaration and initialize its value of the variable of different data types. String, which is going to store sentence or the word, let's say hello. Then we have int. For the int, it is going to store, we need to give a name of the variable, and then we need to store the value, like we have to store the value of numbers in integers. It is int. Then we have char, which is going to, then we have to give a name and assign its value. In char, we have to use single quote, and let's say a. And then we have bool, which is going to take true or false. Let's say true. These are the different data types in C#. Now, let's look. C# data types are divided into two types: value types, different types. In value types, we have simple types. In simple types, we have integral, char, boolean, floating point. In this video, we are going to discuss on simple types. And in upcoming series of these videos, I'm going to explain enum types, struct types, nullable types. And in the different types, we have class types, interface types, array types, delegate types. So, and the value types and the different types, I'm going to explain in a little bit detail in the upcoming videos. And let's look at the predefined data types in C#. These are the types and the description, range, and the suffix. These are the data types: byte, sbyte, short, ushort, int, uint, long, float, decimal, char, bool, object, string, datetime. If you look at this data type and their range, except object and string, all of the data types have their range. Let's look at int. If we go beyond this range, it's going to give us compile time error. Let me show you with an example. Int, let's give a name as a range, and this is the range which integer is going to accept the value. If we go beyond, it's going to give us a compile time error. Let's run the program. It should not give any error because this is the end range of integer. So it has not given any compile time error. If I change the value 47 to 48, and it's going to give us compile time error by red squiggly line, and if I run the program, it's going to give the error. It says cannot implicitly convert type uint to int. So we need to have casting, but this is the compile time error because this range does not contain integer. It contains in uinteger, and we need some kind of conversation, explicit conversation. And now we will be looking at the conversation in upcoming videos too. And now if we look at the data types, in C#, if you look at the data types, we are also having suffix. I will show you how to use suffix in uint, long, float, double, and in decimal with an example. uint, let's say u, and to assign the value we need to use is equals to, let's say 200 u. For the uint, we need to have u at the end of the given number, the described number, and then we need to use colon 2 and the statement, and then we have a float which is f, let's say f, and for those let's say 10.23, and for the float we need to have f at the end, and then we have long, say l, which is equals to, let's say 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. For the long we need to have l at the end, suffix, and then we have u long, let's say ul, let's give it a name as a ul, which is equals to 114522.66, let's say. And at the end of the u long we need to say u, sorry, for the long we don't have decimal, let's say ul. Then we have a double d, which is equals to 1145.88 at the end of the double to have d as suffix, and then we have decimal m, say 0.5, and then the decimal we need to have m as suffix. So these are the suffix examples. These are the general data types which we'll be using in which is we must in declaring a variable of the given data type. Please also note that every data type has a default value. For integer is 0, boolean is fall, char we have /0, decimal is 0, and float is 0. I hope you understand this video. Thank you for listening.